Hello everyone. In this video we are learning 6th unit of grade 10 English first flight, Mijbil the Otter. It is written by Gavin Maxwell. In this story, the narrator, that is Maxwell, is narrating his journey with Mijbil, that is his pet otter. In the first segment, he is saying us how did he get the idea of having an otter as his pet. Since he lost his pet dog, he did not want to have dog as his pet again, and living without pet was highly impossible for him. So he just says one of his friends about his wish to have an otter as his pet, for which that friend had suggested him to take the otter from Tigris, which is very friendly and fully trained by Arab people. So it was ordered and he was waiting for that in the first segment, and he says that he had done so many different things to get his parcel, that means his pet otter. He had mailed first. When he checked out, he did not get any parcel, and then later on he planned to book trunk call. Those days, calling someone was not such easy. Calls were registered a day before with timings, everything, to call someone. He had tried to book the call, but he wasn't successful for thrice. Then later on, ultimately he gets his parcel. In the second segment, he says how he got that otter and how he got adjusted with it. He says that one morning when he woke up, he got his mail, that is letter, and then there were two Arab people who were sitting in front of him with a parcel, a box with them, in which his pet otter was brought. That otter was not friendly, not even strange to him. It took little time to adjust with him. First, it was just staying away from him, and he had noticed it is very beautiful, and then its complete beauty is covered with the soil of the desert. Then later on, he says it took a month for him to clean up it fully and make it look as natural as it is. Meanwhile, he also says that first day it maintained distance and slept away from him, so that both of them have safer side. Then later on, the next morning when he took it for bath, it started playing with the water and shown some friendliness. In the second segment, he names this otter as Mijbil. He says that Mijbil was reluctant to join him for anything at the beginning. Later on, once it started having good terms with him, it has become very friendly and never left him. He says that it used to sleep with him and then wake up only when the next day the servant would come and wake up them. Also says Mijbil liked water a lot. Her favorite activity was playing in the bathtub. It had learnt very fast how to turn the tap open and fill bathtub and swim in over there. Next he says that Mijbil has become very friendly in a short period of time, and its favorite game to play with him or all alone was playing with balls and it liked a lot marbles. In the third segment, the narrator is saying us how he had to travel with Mijbil from the place Basra to London. The difficulty what he faced, that he says in this segment. It was told that there should be a particular size of box to carry his pet, and he was not able to fit in. Later on, somehow he just put Otter inside and closed the box. By the time he packed up all other things and reached the box, there was blood stain on the box. In hurry, he removed box and took the Mijbil out and cleaned it up. All it had rashes all around its limbs because it was trying to get out of that box. Somehow he managed and reached the airport and checked in and boarded the plane, and he got a very big help from air hostess over there who took care of that otter. Unfortunately, Otter was out and there was chaos in the airplane. Then his life with Otter, that is Mijbil, starts in London in the fourth segment. In London, Mijbil and the Otter have spent almost a month, during which Mijbil had learned to play with his broken suitcase, keeping a ball on the upright which would run down and take it again to the upper side. It also was going walk with the narrator, and it used to distract a primary school children as well as staff. As in London, it is not usual to have otter. Every time different people had called it with different names. Some have told it's a badger, and then mongoose, and then stork, and then mink, and other animals' name. And question what the author thinks was, here mister, what's it that supposed to be? There is the story. This is all about Mijbil the Otter, how the narrator and Otter had spent their time together.